Queen Nefertiti is considered one of the most famous figures in ancient Egyptian history, as her name is associated with beauty and power. She was born around 1370 BC and married Pharaoh Amenhotep IV, known as Akhenaton, who changed much in Egyptian religion, politics, and art. Nefertiti was Akhenaton's companion and played a prominent role in his rule. She was not just a royal wife, but an actual partner in the rule, which is evident from her appearance in many inscriptions and statues that show her next to her husband, reflecting her high status and influence. Nefertiti contributed to strengthening the worship of the god Aten, as she was a symbol of the new worship. She appeared in many scenes performing religious rituals, which shows her commitment to the new faith and her role as one of the most prominent figures in this religious transformation. Nefertiti was an inspiration to artists and influenced the art of her time. The art style of that period was characterized by its realistic and beautiful depiction, as she was known for her extreme beauty, which was evident in many statues and engravings that showed her features. Nefertiti is believed to have played a role in foreign policy, as she helped strengthen relations with neighboring countries through marriage and alliances. This contributed to achieving stability in the region. The statues of Nefertiti are considered among the most famous works of art in history, the most prominent of which is the famous statue in the Berlin Museum. These statues present a model of ancient Egyptian beauty and demonstrate elegance and high taste in the arts. Nefertiti had a great influence on the pharaonic civilization on several levels. She contributed to establishing new standards of beauty, as she became a symbol of beauty and femininity. This influence continued even after her death, as her image was used as a reference for beauty in later periods. Nefertiti is considered an example of a strong and independent woman in ancient Egyptian society. She had a prominent position during her husband's reign, inspiring women to play more active roles in political and social life. Nefertiti left a great cultural legacy, as she is still considered one of the most famous queens in history and is celebrated in modern literature and art. Queen Nefertiti remains a symbol of beauty, power, and influence in ancient pharaonic civilization. Her achievements and influence on the arts, religion, and politics made her one of the most prominent figures immortalized in history, ensuring that she will continue to be remembered as an icon in ancient Egyptian history. Queen Nefertiti, one of the most prominent figures in ancient Egyptian history, is considered a symbol of beauty and power. There are many monuments associated with it, including the Nefertiti bust is considered one of the most famous statues in history, as it shows her in an ideal and beautiful way. It is believed that this statue was sculpted in the workshop of the artist Thutmose, and it is a wonderful example of ancient Egyptian art. Akhetaten city, Tel El Amarna, was the capital of King Akhenaton, where the city was built in honor of the worship of the god Aten. The city contains many temples and inscriptions that show Nefertiti next to her husband, highlighting her role in religion and politics. It is believed that her tomb is located in Tel El Amarna, but it has not been found with certainty. It is believed to have been a luxurious tomb, where queens were buried. There are some inscriptions and monuments that show scenes from Nefertiti's life. The Temple of Aten is considered an important religious landmark during the time of Akhenaton. It contains inscriptions showing Nefertiti performing religious rituals, which shows her role as a priestess.